on an actual pointless road trip for once. We are, I don't know how far, 350 miles into what's probably a 750 mile route. Been down to Staines to drop off a chair. It's not the most pointless journey we've had to London. We did go down to pick up a fridge from somewhere once. And now we're off to pick up a horse trailer from Cambridge. So this is where we're in the Isuzu Trooper. This is what it's for, so we can tow 3.5 tons worth of weight with it, which is why the Volvo's gone. And it's doing pretty well, to be honest. It's actually not that uncomfortable. It constantly needs input with steering. It's a bit fidgety, but a bit rattly. It's not doing badly. We're doing pretty well. Getting bad looks for that. Yeah, we're having a comfortable enough drive. It's just really long and there's a lot of traffic. We started out about 8 o'clock this morning. It is 6 o'clock in the evening and starting to get a bit tired. But soon we're going to find ourselves with a horse trailer that we hope is okay. So that'll be another fun element to all of this. This is our 12th trip. We're coming up through the Fens, heading towards Huntingdon. So there we are. You can't see a thing with that, can I? But there is just about visible the glowing hands of my watch at 8 o'clock. It's a lot brighter in real life. Anyway, we're a good 3 hours from home. So we have got a trailer now, and we're hoping we can get back smoothly. Gone up to hour 14. Realistically, we've only been driving for about 10 of those, I think. We just got to one of the few services on the A1 where you actually have proper services and a chance to pull on properly when you're going this area of the north around Grantham, so we're not there's everyone overtaking us, so we're not having to just go from 0 to 60 straight onto it with a trailer. We found a proper slip road. Unfortunately, the slip road is closed, so we're now heading back down south and hoping they're not sending us too far south. We're also hoping we have enough petrol. We didn't go crazy. We thought we'll go a bit further up and get diesel as another break. This thing is drinking at a fair rate, so we're hoping we're not going to end up back at Grantham just to have to get diesel to go back around on another loop. Otherwise, fine. There's a bit of jeopardy for us all, but looks like we're turning off here, so not much jeopardy at all. We're now in somewhere called Sedgebrook. The detour took us just probably a mile down the road to turn off, and then the turn off back in the A1 was also blocked, so the detour continues, so we don't really know where we are. We're just going with the diverted traffic signs, see where we end up. Yeah, it's great. We've come all the way across to the A46, basically pretty much towards Nottingham. There are a couple of side roads up, but I suppose Katie pointed out if any of them have other bits closed off, because even here there were major roads closed. I don't know what they're doing, but they're closing roads everywhere. So yeah, our quick eat in a half-open services means we're now heading up towards Newark to get back onto the A1 somewhere, and not entirely sure if one of these trailer indicators is working, so we'll just hope for the best. It's past 1 in the morning. We are in the area of a service station with a ruptured hose, so coolant everywhere, and hopefully waiting to be picked up. Ideally, if the hoses can be fixed, and it's nothing more than just a cracked hose and a bit of overheating because of that. So we will find out very soon, maybe. Here is the view at 3 o'clock in the morning as the coolant pipe has let go for the second time. Trimmed a bit off the end, put it back on, filled it with coolant. We got about 20 minutes up the road and gauge started climbing. We just had to pull over, and now we're waiting for our second recovery home because there's not much else we can do at this stage. It's 20 hours after setting off, it's 4 in the morning, and we're back. Basically one of the small coolant hoses split, and then it split again. So it's not the biggest problem in the world if it's a coolant thing or something, because it overheated. I've got a cat attacking me. If it overheated because of towing trailers, we will find out. But ideally, with a couple of hoses changed, we will get it back in working order. Bye.